The following is a parable. As such, it is a fictional story designed to make an important political and even spiritual point. Of course, the story is improbable in reality, but the point of the story is what matters. The point of the story is absolutely true. Imagine with me that you are a passenger on a commercial jetliner. You're flying at 30,000 feet, but now, in the last few moments, you've descended to 15,000 feet and you're still descending. The plane has been on a rapid descent for the past several moments. In the middle of this descent, a frightened flight attendant announces that the airplane is apparently going to crash full force head-on into the mountain range that the plane is quickly approaching. She then further announces that the only reason the plane is going to crash is that the pilot has apparently gone mad. He seems to be purposely piloting the plane to an ultimate disaster. The pilot's name, she announces, is Barack Obama. He is young, good-looking, smooth-talking, and a big promiser of all manner of things lovely. Up until now, he has been one of the most popular pilots in recent history, yet undeniably, he is in the process of crashing the plane and killing everybody. She goes on to tell you that there is another certified pilot aboard with many years' experience in flying airplanes. He is more than willing to take the controls. He is assuring us that he can at least avoid a complete crash, and he will land the plane safely. The ride will be bumpy, but, he says, I can bring the plane down and at least keep you alive. His name is Mitt Romney. Here is the proposition the attendant announces. We need the vast majority of those on board this crashing plane to agree together in order to vote pilot Mitt Romney in the cockpit. Otherwise, Obama will stay at the controls. Now, what is the vote? Unbelievably, hands went up for Obama immediately, accompanied by shouts of, "I want Obama to stay the pilot because he promised free peanuts and soft drinks." "Yes," said others, "we were promised that our entire plane ride would be paid for by other passengers, so I'm sticking with Obama." "But," said the attendant, "he's going to crash the plane into a mountain. He's headed right for it." The Obama supporters shouted in unison, "Bigot? Racist?" "Well, how about the others?" the attendant inquired. Several smugly replied, "Well, we are undecided. And this proves that we are much more thoughtful and enlightened. We will wait until the last second to make up our minds. Get back with us then, just before we crash." Many on the plane lifted their hands and cried out, "Give us Romney as pilot." "But he is a Mormon and probably not as conservative as many of you would like," warned the attendant. "Yes, but he will keep us from slamming into the mountain. At this point, it doesn't matter about much else." Noting that there was still another group huddled together in the back of the plane, the attendant inquired, "How will you people vote?" "Oh," they said, "we are pious Christians. We think it is more spiritual to not vote at all. We are just going to huddle up and pray. We might even vote for someone else on the plane, even though it's unlikely that he would ever be the pilot." "Why don't you vote for Romney? We are crashing. We will all soon be dead," the attendant said. "Oh, because he doesn't meet our standards of anything, religion or politics. He just doesn't cut it. So we will pray for a little while. We'll get back to you." The attendant counted the votes. Obama the pilot won. He stayed at the controls. Within minutes after the vote, Obama slammed the plane into the side of the mountain on purpose. The Christians at the back of the plane, just before they slammed into the mountain, all cried out together, "Well, at least my conscience feels good." Now I ask, as the plane is going down and as the mountain approaches, which group are you in?